today, and I wanted to, for our very final week of Art at Home lessons, do them from the art room. I'm so glad that I get to be here teaching you guys from my very favorite room in the lower school. This week we're going to be doing a couple different things. We're going to be creating some houses that some of you have already created with me on a Zoom call. We're also going to be doing what's called contour drawing. So let's get started. Contour is basically just a fancy art word that means the outline of something. So if I told you to draw an outline of my hand, could you trace it? Sure you could, and that would be a contour drawing. Now there's different types of contour. We have right here a regular contour drawing. This one is actually also a continuous contour drawing, which just means that the artist did not pick up their pencil the entire time they were drawing. So I'm going to do an example of that, and then I'm also going to show you how we do what is a really fun one called blind contour. What do you think that means? That means you do it without looking at your drawing. So things are kind of wonky a little bit and a little bit funky or out of place. So I'm actually going to do contour line drawings of my fox friend. So check it out. All right, sweet friends, we're going to take Mr. Fox Friend now and we are going to draw the outline of his body. Now, what I want you to pay very close attention to is where things are next to other things. So I know that his arms and his ears are kind of on the same line. His tail is next to his back legs, and then his whole body is straight like this, and his face is kind of a triangle shape. So those are all shapes that I know how to draw. Drawing is super easy if you can break it down into the shapes that you already know. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start right here with where his tail is, and it's going to go off the page a little bit. His long, skinny body. His arms aren't pointy. What am I thinking? I'm going to go ahead and make that his little curved part right here. This one's going to go off the page. I started too close. And then it kind of just turns into a triangle right here, and then his other arm is right there. Right here where his arms are kind of where his ears are. So I'm going to start to draw where his ears are. So here's another ear. Remember, we've talked about forms before, so all I'm doing is I'm taking his triangle-shaped ear and I'm turning it into something that looks a little bit more 3D. It goes back into space because it's thick, it's not flat like a piece of paper. But his eyes are just flat buttons, so I can do a black circle and put 4 dots. I can do another circle, put 4 dots. Now this fox friend, he is actually a gift from Mrs. Winter's Music. We really like the movie The Little Prince, and this is a stuffed animal version of the fox in that movie. I'm going to do his legs back here. They're kind of going back like this, like he's trying to run away. Same thing on this side. That one's also going off the page. So there, I have a contour line drawing of my fox. I could even finish this part right here where his tail starts, but I'm not going to add any of the details like the lines in his tail or the stars because those are details that I don't need. I'm not even going to do any shading or anything like that. Now that was pretty easy. What I want to do next is to do what's called blind contour, and to show you that I'm actually going to not look, I'm going to put my goggles on, but it's really hard to tell where I'm drawing, so you guys can have a good laugh at what I'm trying to draw. So I'm going to draw the same fox again, but the trick is I'm not going to take my eyes off of this fox right here. I'm not going to look at my paper at all. Another trick you could do is take a paper plate, cut a little hole in the middle, put your pencil or whatever you're using through the plate like this, so that way you can't see your paper. I don't even know if I'm on my paper. I can't see. So I'm only looking at my fox friend. I'm not looking at all at my paper, and I'm just practicing looking at what I see and drawing the lines that I see. It's really good practice at looking more at the subject that you're trying to draw than the actual thing. Now I'm going to go back in, and where I think his nose is, I'm going to draw eyes, ears, and his little paws, oh dear, and his little nose. All right, let's see how I did. It's really funny. You tell the difference when you can actually look at your paper and then when you can't. The first time you do yours, it's okay to laugh at it because it does look kind of funny. What is also super helpful is to use what's called a continuous contour line, which means I don't pick up my pencil the entire time I'm drawing. I'm gonna start here. Here's where his arm is, tummy, back leg, and then where his tail starts. I have to pick it up right there, but then I can come this way. Now the real trick is, how do I get back up there to do his eyes? You can retrace your lines and then do his ear, and jump over and do the other ear. And then, how should I do? Jump over here and do his eyes. Kind of makes it look like he's wearing glasses. That means that I never picked up my pencil the entire time, so that is a continuous contour line. Now, another type of contour that you can do is called cross contour. What do you think cross contour means? It means it goes across. That's how I remember it. So it kind of helps you in showing the direction that an object is going. So I know that my fox is round, so I need to make my lines around him go around like this. Would they go that direction on his arms? Well, no, because his arms are going a different direction. So wherever you have a rounded part, you would make a round line. What about his ears? They're a little bit trickier. I might do lines that go like this. The back of his tail would maybe go this direction. Cross contour is really fun to show you the direction of something, or also to show its form. Remember, form has that extra depth in it, so it's actually a thick thing. It's not flat like a piece of paper. You could even practice this with something super simple like your hand. This would be a regular contour line. It could also be a continuous contour line because I have not picked up my pencil the entire time. Now to practice cross contour, I would say, okay, my fingers are round, so they're gonna go around like this. You can even look at some of like the wrinkles on your knuckles and see what directions they go and draw those. Cross contour helps you with making it look realistic or 3D, even though our paper is flat. Another trick that you can do is, why are you looking at me?
I'm watching this work.
Stop! Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I can't even find the middle. I don't even know if I'm on my paper. I can't see. It's the point, right?